Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Lawson. I'm calling from Chilacom Global Consult. I'm going to be your host for today. Today we are going to be learning as using a pivotal table. Last week we studied as using a pivotal table, creating a pivotal table. Today we are going to be looking at manipulating a pivotal table. Manipulating pivotal table. So this is the source document which we looked at last week, and we created a pivotal table. This was a pivotal table that we created. So now I want to see how we can arrange these documents from different angles. Looking at this, like we discussed last week, this region is basically the source of the table. This region is basically the source of the data that we are using. You can scroll it down. To further show you all the items that are available there. Then you see this below region. Below region is like the map that guides the creation of the pivotal table. So anything that has to do with rows here has to do with text. Then column has to do with figures, items that has figures. While the value has to do with figures, column. Now when you see row here, in this sense, like in this column A, this side is a row, this is a row. So if you want your item to appear in this form, which is a row, when you click any button here, it will automatically appear here, which is row, and then you drag an item here, which will be in column, will be on this heading, on this other heading here, form heading here. So you have this form. Now let us look at how we can manipulate this table now. For instance, let us unclick the brand of vehicle. Once we unclick the brand of vehicle, unclick the brand of vehicle, the correct persons appear here. Let's unclick passengers. So we have something like this. So you can move sex to this place. Move sex to this place. See the way it shows, and you can as well move a driver to this place to appear in the column. You see the drivers appearing in the column and the sex appearing in the row. So basically we have female and male in this data, which are now in the row level. I will have the drivers on the column now, Kule, Munero Mark, and then Desmond. have them again. Cooling, Monerium, we have Desmond. So now you can decide to add a brand of vehicle by highlighting here, clicking here. You automatically come to this brand of vehicle. You can see the IAS, Sienna, Toyota Bus inside this place. So you see IAS this thing inside this place now. So you see you can also put region. When you click region, to appear in the column. So region has appeared in the column. So we can remove this sex from the so let's put it at the column. So let's remove this one. Let's remove this values. Let's remove this value. Remove this field. Okay. Remove this field. So we have the drivers. Let's move the drivers to this place. Let's move routes to column. So it doesn't appear so beautiful. Okay, let's move routes. Move routes to this place. So let's unclick the sex. Now let us look at amounts. Okay. So you have something like this. And then if you don't want a subtotal, you can remove the subtotal by clicking on formula. Clicking on formula. Where is this? Looking for this formula. Okay. I'm not finding the formula here. Okay. I will come to that. You can also use the design table. Okay, under the design, that is where we have the formula. So you can remove the subtotals. Remove the subtotal here. Remove the subtotal here. Do not show subtotals. You have something like this. So, but you still have the grand total. Subtotals will be removed from in between the column. So let's look at the design table. The table type will be suitable for us. Let's use this. Let's use this. Let's use this. It is okay. So back home, go back home. Now I want us to, we have in the role, under the role, you have the routes: Abuja, Agbo, Auchi, Delta, Lagos, Lokoja. And you have the brand of vehicle: Toyota, Bus, Sienna. So if you want to rearrange it, you want the route to come, you want the brand of vehicle to come before the route, you can drag it this way. Drag it. You can drag it. Okay. You have the brand of vehicle first before the route. Okay. You have the brand of vehicle. Let me expand this here. Okay, you have Agbo. Under this, you have Agbo, is that. Under Sienna, you have them, Auchi, this, that. Under Toyota Bus, you have this. Okay. So, name of driver is there. Let's add number of seats. Number of seats. You see the weight appearing. Number of seats. You can collapse this. So number of seats here. Collapse this 8. Collapse this. So number of seats is under value because it carries figure. Let's look at passengers. Let's put passengers in the column. Let's drag it here. Drag passengers here. Let's drag passengers. See passengers. Passenger is very long. So let's just let's unclick it. Let's put it in the. Let's unclick. Let's put passengers in the column, in the row. Put passenger in the row and see the view. Okay. So we have put passengers in the column here. So you can see the passengers when you expand this here. See passengers here. So you can see passengers here. Okay. So let's remove routes and put it under the column. So this is manipulating of pivotal table. You can decide to switch from one source to another. Then if you want to get to understand a particular table like this, you want to know the source. It's telling you the source here. Some amount will carry it. Value 15,000. You see row highest vehicle. Was an advanced vehicle by Desmond. If we double click it, it will give us a detailed record of what happened. It was Desmond. He used IAS and it was only one passenger. The date was on the 2nd of December 2024, Okene is the name of the passengers and it's a name. It was routed to Lagos, so you pay 15,000. So that is how you can manipulate that. Then from the source document too, you can also change a particular figure. Let's, for instance, we are looking at test mode. Let's come back here again. Let's look at test mode. This is test mode. Let's first of all arrange it in the order that we can arrange, that we can understand this test mode. You can move this one out from here. Okay, test mode. Test mode. Let's put test mode under row. I'll click it here. Let's put test mode in the row so that I can explain something to us. Test mode is now in the row. Brand of vehicle. Let's put brand of vehicle under column. Brand of vehicle under column. Let's put number of seats. Okay. Let's driver be on top. Passengers. Let's passenger be here. Okay. So we have drivers dashboard. We have Kayode Kule. We have Monero. Okay. Let's uncheck passengers. Let's uncheck number of seats. Okay. So you have Ayaz, Sienna, you have Toyota car. Okay. Let's vote. Let's assume add passengers now. Let's drag passengers to this place. Oh, it's too long. It's too long. It's too long. It's too long. Okay, let's look it. Okay. Let's leave passengers here. So this mode. Let's look at the total. Let's come with the subtotal here. Let's add the subtotal again. Show subtotal. Show subtotal. Show all subtotals at bottom of group. Okay. Now let's go back to the source table. Now you have something like this under dashboard. Assuming this one changes to 20,000. Locally, the figure for decimal will change, but it will not be reflected in our pivotal table, because pivotal table will not automatically reflect it, because records information are kept in a place called cache in the pivotal table. So the only thing you can do to reflect that transaction is to refresh the data. Is to refresh. Go to refresh all. Refresh all. Refresh. So see, that's reflected on that decimal. It's now 209. So that is a pivotal table, manipulating pivotal table. We'll stop here for today. Tomorrow we'll look at next time we'll look at using pivotal table, analyzing it in charts. Thank you. Alright, that will be all for this video. If you enjoyed it or have questions, please drop a comment at the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, then ring the bell. Thank you.